no one wants their kids to see them fail. Like, I don't even have kids, and I don't want them to see this footage when they do exist. Like, I wouldn't want them to see me, like, go out first. Like, I'm sorry that you were boring on Real Housewives. Be more funny. Like, well, I don't know what to say about that. Those are not reasons why we shouldn't strategically get her out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm bummed you didn't resolve, but I'm
not. I'm glad that we talked, and I'm glad that we have clarity.
No,
and
I agree. Like, I wish, what I'm trying to say is that I wish he would have been more mature and been able to look at it in a way that makes sense and, like, apologize and, you know, that you guys could have solved that. But
he just keeps saying, like, I was loyal until I wasn't. And I'm like, right. And people weren't a cheater until they cheated. No one was a murderer until they murdered someone. Like, you are not a thief until you steal something. But at that point that you did it, then you are a traitor. You have been disloyal. And I don't know why you keep trying to paint this narrative that you're not. Like, you have been disloyal. Like, he just keeps saying that. He was like, but I was loyal until this happened. And I'm like, great, but then you weren't anymore. And that's why we're in this position. I was talking to you. I was making eye contact with you until you became disloyal.
Yeah.
And no matter how many ways I, like, rearranged that sentence, he wasn't receiving it.
Yeah.
Or then he would, and then he'd apologize, but then he'd be like, but this. But I also did this. I could have put you out when I was HOH, and I'm like, and that would have also been disloyal based on the handshake that you shook with me.
True.
Do you understand why that is a problem?
I think that's why he was getting so quiet, like, looking back on it now, too, when he was being, like, just weird and antsy and wouldn't look at you and stuff. It's like that because he was trying to figure a way. Like, if he could have really had it his way, he was considering, like, if Mariah pulled herself down, putting you up. Yeah. But I think there's no way, he knew that there wasn't any way that he could lead the pack like I was.
Yeah.
Because people were not going to look at him and be like, that's the leader I want to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not that I wanted to be thrust into a position of leadership, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like people believe me and believe in me, and I want to try to keep that integrity so that my team stands behind me, because I'm nothing without my team.
Yeah.
I'm nothing without you guys. I cannot stay safe in this game, you know, so it works both ways. Like, I'm going to be honest and tell you guys, hey, this is, unless you go rogue, then, you know,